this is a nice change. I think this is the closest we've had to everybody. So we do have a couple of guests with us tonight. This is my friend Eric from work. So he does the same kind of work I do. He's also got some other special skills. He's going to be observing, seeing if it's going to be a good fit. I think several of you already know Chris Langman. So let's keep in mind we are going to be on camera with Andrew again. So we're really happy to have you guys here again.
In other words, watch.
Yeah, remember you're being filmed.
Be professional.
Also,
no swearing. Black.
Remember that this is somebody's house and treat it as such. It is a historical site, but they do have to live here. So let's try not to break anything, please. Mostly saying that to myself.
For all of us klutzes out there in order to watch where we're going. Noted.
All right, so we're going to have this split in two teams. So Chris Black and Luke are going to be doing production for our website, and Chris Harmon is going to be running the investigation team. We're going to start off with me and Stephanie are going to go do a cold walkthrough real quick so that she can get her impressions. And then once we do that, I'll turn the inside over to Chris, and I'll mostly help with the production. And I'll be running back and forth between the two teams, so if you guys do have any issues, please come to me first, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
First impression is even just right here, definite cold chills for sure. There's definitely there's a lot of energy above me, so that's why I keep looking up. So as we go upstairs, it'll be interesting to see what's right above. I feel like this part of the house is fairly original, but I also feel like there's been a lot that's been redone. So the feeling in here is a little bit uneasy, only because of maybe some of the remodel. Things have been moved around, maybe new molding put up. So the souls that still reside here very much are okay with it, but it also has taken away some of the original, I think, feeling that they had here. So there's definitely something going on in this room, but more importantly upstairs. So heading up there, I think will tell us some more. But this area feels to me almost to be an addition, or at least they have remodeled this section. So do we know yet about this area as far as if it has been or not? Okay. Be interesting
really.
to find out. Okay.
Tell you the electrical's a later addition.
Is it? Okay. See, I don't recognize that kind of stuff. My job's just to feel what it feels like. Yeah, very much that way. So I think we'll head upstairs. Without a doubt, this room carries a lot of very strong protective male even that sense, I don't know if he likes that we're here. I felt this sense of very unwelcome, but only because they don't recognize all of the equipment, the lights. Not that they don't mind, but just unsure why we're here. It'd be interesting too to find out. Just at first off, the first name I just heard is like Mary Beth or like Maribel, so we need to look into that. You can hear the three-syllable Mary Beth or Maribel, so see if we can't find out about that. But this room, I would not be surprised if they get more of the heavier male energy in here.
Did someone whistle?
She just went.
Sorry, I had to take a deep breath. Thank you. Also, maybe find out about straight above me. I know we got one more level to go up, but there also, it'd be interesting to find out the history of a fire, because right above, as I see above here, there's got to be some kind of fire that had happened, or at least a lot of smoke in that upper area, so we can go up there and check that out. But yeah, this room, if any, so far, I would say this room is going to have a lot of that masculine energy, without a doubt, more so than anywhere. So definitely would look into that. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Might want to see what that's about. Maybe that's what I was picking up on, or if that's more.
This went to a swamp cooler.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you think that damage would be more water?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Original floor up there, though.
Do you know if in the upper attic area at one point was there a fire? Was there?
Yes.
Okay.
So in 1915, there was a fire that actually started in the basement, burned all the way up through the house, out the roof.
Yeah. Okay.
So they replaced most of it. But yeah, there's still, I mean, you can still see charred floorboards from like the basement in some places.
Ah. Okay. 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 All right. Do you know what part of the home that happened in?
It started, I think, outside the boiler room. I know that this floor has been replaced.
Yeah.
This is an original. And I don't know a ton of details. Yeah,
Okay.
I have an article about it.
Okay. No, that's okay. Yeah.
We can
Thank you.
save that for
Yeah.
later. Stephanie's our mediums. We're mostly going through cold, but she's
Yeah.
mentioned a fire several times, so.
Yeah.
that'd
Ever
be
since
okay
I
to ask.
started, and I know nothing about this house, I didn't even know. I just knew Browning was the name of a gun, and that's about all I know.
I mean, it probably smells like fire because I just blew this in. So.
Yeah, yeah. The minute I walked in, especially upstairs, I could feel that there had been a fire. You could feel that way back whenever. So just curious. Okay. Okay.
Nobody was here when it happened.
Wait, I thought
that's
the
good.
one teenager was here.
No, he wasn't here.
Oh, right, it was still plugged in and it started while he was off doing something.
Yeah. They left the 16-year-old kid in charge of the house while they were on vacation, and it went great. He barely burned the house down at all.
So when she mentioned the fire, and you can see it going up through the floorboards, is that right there? Because I can't seem to pull myself away from that.
Night vision illuminator's not working on this. You want to get up here with your light? See any char?
She said it started in the boiler room, right?
Yeah.
And then moved its way up. So I'm wondering what's back in that area. What about back in here, Chris?
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Yep. Okay. Boy,
There's a couple.
yeah. There's without a doubt, I keep hearing a male voice. It's a male voice and mentioning being burnt or there's some kind of industrial type accident, but not necessarily related to that fire, but I think it'd be worth kind of doing maybe more when you guys do investigation, you know, EVP or whatnot. But And then look into that name, that 2-syllable L name, the Leroy or Larry. L-R-Y is what I keep getting, unless that's an initial. But this room definitely would not be one that I would stay in very long.
Why do you say that?
A lot of it's because of the draining energy that's in this room. It's very exhausting. It's pulling a lot from me as far as tragedy, right? This would be where tragedy would have happened. So I know the fire is a tragic thing, so that can be part of it, but more attached to an actual soul, to an actual being. So when that soul has been, even if that soul didn't die down here, they will still carry that energy. And yep. And yeah, and so down here feels to me more, because of that tragedy, it's residual energy, and that energy will stay here. And then as we come in and we are kind of interrupting that energy, as a medium, it'll start to really get all my senses going. So I'm sweating, which down in here we probably shouldn't be sweating, but it's hot, it's heavy, and you know, it feels to me that there was a lot of pain, I guess, if you will, in this area. And yeah, it would not be a place that I would come often, just because it's pulling a lot of my energy. Yeah.
Do you not like black being here?
Nope.
No.
No, it doesn't like black. That's for sure. They said no.
I just caught that.
I'll write it down.
Because they said black,
Yes.
Saw an orb with my
and they asked
right
if we wanted, if they liked black, and they said no.
I just saw an orb with my eyes over there.
Why don't you
God,
like
I'm
black?
just unsteady on my feet, period.
Okay, can somebody raise their hand? Why just keep on fearing and... Oh, I can't breathe.
You okay?
I keep mapping, but they could be frames and interference.
It could be the wires that are hanging down to you.
I just like lost it and my legs feel so
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It was just for a second. I could actually breathe. Before, I was just having trouble breathing.
It's very sad right here.
It has to do with that hanging.
I get the feeling that
All
someone
right.
cried here, and so if I'm standing here, I'm absorbing it. I'm trying to absorb, so that it's not
Yeah, that stick figure is gone.
both of them.
I think the other one was Sabrina. Yeah,
I think that was
Sabrina. But the one that was sitting, looked like it was sitting on the boiler. I'm pointing it right at Sabrina and it's not that big.
So, let's think about what we want the cards to answer. Like, who's here?
And who was that woman and why don't they don't like black here?
Because they heard of him.
That's weird.
That's what it said. Okay. Stay.
Is more
I need
yes,
light.
no, or is it you can ask
Can you
specifics?
give her a light?
I just need a light. I gotta see what I'm
Can you
pulling.
hold the flashlight for her?
Oh,
Oh, that works.
And Luke was saying that it can. Is it just yes and no questions or just any questions? Honey,
What?
There's
Is
there's no bugs down here, right?
is it?
I
Can
didn't
you
notice
ask
bugs.
just yes and no questions or just any questions?
You just gotta put a question into the energy in order for it to pull out of the cards.
Okay. Who's that?
It's
Carrie,
Sabrina.
are you sure? 'Cause it's
Because
to the
Sabrina's
left.
over here.
Yeah, it's
That one's on the
wrong side.
left. And there's no one on the left side.
I'm pretty sure this has to do with
Yep,
the
that's
hanging.
Sabrina. Because it's mirroring.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah,
reversed.
It's reverse.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure this has to do with the hanging because it's upside down, and brings a lot of like sadness. So we are not far from that event where it took place, or at least some of the energy from it.
Down my chest, dude.
Yeah, it just feels like something's on my chest.
Yeah.
So the Eight of Swords in reverse that causes a lot of pain. There's more than one person that died here.
Did the Brownings die here?
Three of them?
There was 2 young kids that had passed away. I don't know about the other one.
The hanging. That
Okay.
was just recent. That's 3.
Was it a Browning?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
This. Four cups in reverse. It seems like it created something very somber. I don't know what that 4th one is. Still the number 3. And the 5 of Pentacles. It looks like somebody might have even studied like witchcraft here. Is what it looks like. So, I mean, and it brings a, no, it, oh, sorry.
Okay, what is the... That was you guys?
No, no one's touching it.
Oh, that one you need to touch to work.
Sorry.
Yeah, no one's near it.
If nobody touching, something is up.
Where? Where?
It's on the end of the bed. Yes.
Where's it at?
And I'll tell you, Chris,
it's right
the minute
back
the
here.
Fatima left, the energy came back
Okay.
up again.
Right.
So I'm wondering if, because of maybe his generation, if because she's foreign,
Oh.
I'm
That
gonna just
may be
hug
why.
the corner and record.
You're good.
Oh, maybe.
that's maybe
So we
his-
have learned one thing about this room, is it does not like males in it.
I'll hang out in it.
That's, and what is this one? This one is, now I'm drawing blank. Help me.
Sorry, distracted by
That's
cat. I wanted to film
That's a
it.
REM pod, yes, yes.
I like it.
Hey guys, can you bring up the name Sam, see if that has any significance?
Sam?
Sam.
Does the name Sam have any significance to you?
Back on. Thank you. Well, you didn't. You were just. That was getting in
I
there.
picked up
No, you're
some
good. I
names
was bringing it up for
earlier.
you to see.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe he likes my voice.
Go ahead and show it.
Maybe.
I don't know if it can be read.
You like the
Well,
sound of
it probably
Stephanie's voice?
can.
Can you light up that whole thing with all those different lights? The yellow and the green, the red and the blue?
So a lot of these things we have to remember when we're using this item. Some of it will just pop up. You got to find which one will have a meaning to it.
Warm. It's
Mr.
definitely
Browning,
hot
I
in here
picked up a
tonight.
name earlier of a female. It was either Mary Bell or Mary Ann. Do you know who that is?
like us to leave?
Yep.
Yes.